As the Daily Show's youngest correspondent, I'm most qualified to report on the fact that civics education in America sucks. It's so bad, only 1 in 9 schools require a year of civics classes. But young activists, like members of the Providence Student Union, are demanding higher standards.
Which is why I'm here at a small Rhode Island school to interview students who are fighting to fix their education and their futures. After school spesh. What's lit, fam?
Who are you?
I'm the new transfer student. My name is Chad. I am 17.
You're old as f***.
No, I'm not.
You smell old.
I'm not old!
After some convincing, I gained the trust of Ahmed and Alida, the student organizers asking for better civics education in Rhode Island.
Civics is important to me because I still see that there are people that are like, voting isn't important. And I think that young people especially should also understand like the way how systems were built and how the world works.
Like, how can you go about life not knowing your rights or how to pay taxes or anything like that?
Okay, but you don't actually have to pay taxes. That's a myth.
No, you have to pay taxes. Like, you have to pay taxes.
Is this real?
That's why we need civics class in high school.
But I mean, I do civics all the time. I'm like constantly sending out civic tweets. I'm like, hashtag Green New Deal, hashtag Coney 2020. Sometimes if I just need to get all my civics in one tweet, I'll just say like hashtag woke, and then boom, civics.
That's not even close.
Wow.
You basically just talked about social media.
I mean, let's face it, we're teens. There's nothing that we can do to make our school teach us civics.
I kind of have to disagree with you on that. One, me and Ahmed are teens.
The shirt's not fooling anyone.
2, me and Ahmed are suing the United States government for civics classes in all schools.
Wow.
You heard that right. My same-aged friends were suing the government for civics education in schools. Alida and Ahmed are making their case with the help of Columbia professor and oldest person I know, Michael Rebell, who's been fighting for education equity most of his career.
The U.S. Supreme Court said every child in this country has a right to an equal educational opportunity. But kids who come from low-income backgrounds, many kids of color, don't have meaningful opportunities.
So why did you decide to sue Rhode Island and not a state that everyone hates like New Jersey?
We looked at what states have the worst education system when it comes to civics, and also where would the community be supportive. If we get the Supreme Court to declare that there's a national right to education, state legislatures and school systems will act on it, it'll make a huge difference. You know, 50% of the American public cannot name the 3 branches of government. Can you do it?
Federal, executive, and the Supreme Court, notorious RGB.
She's one of 9 justices.
Yeah, 9, yeah. There's RGB, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson.
Wait a minute, you're mentioning all the actors in the Avengers. They are not Supreme Court justices.
I left one off, the Hulk.
Do you even know who your representative in Congress is?
It doesn't really matter about my representative because I know who my senator is. It's Bernie Sanders.
I don't think Chuck Schumer's gonna like that answer.
Who the is Chuck Schumer?
He's your senator from New York. I think you've got a long ways to go on civic knowledge, I'm sorry to say.
Did I not get an education?
That's the kind of unfortunate reality that we're trying to grapple with.
Thank you for teaching me that I'm dumb.
Wait a minute, that is not the message I'm trying to get across.
I hear you loud and clear. I'm a dumbo. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a dumbhead.
You're obviously very smart from our conversation.
Oh my God, they were right. Boys do go to Jupiter and get more stupider. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
This wise old man made me realize how...
Do you have a hall pass?
We're not in a school building right now.
Okay, well then can I go to the bathroom?
You can go to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry. May I go to the bathroom?
Of course.
Okay.
So maybe us teens do need better civics education. And though this case still has a long way to go, its success will ensure future generations the education Alida and Ahmed missed out on.
The ultimate goal for me is that people are more civically engaged and, you know, we have government representation that reflects the population.
Wow. I learned so much today. And I hope you did too. Teach out.
I thought you were a teen.
Class dismissed.
shit.